Hi guys! When we add devices at a further location, the simplest way is to pull and cable and complete the installation. However, have you run into a situation where you must install an access point or an IP cameras in a further location, but there's no way you can pull the cable between them? And in this case, you can use the wireless connectivity. It will be the best way you can extend your network range and provide internet access to the remote location. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to get internet coverage and PoE network up to 1 kilometer without running the cable between the two locations. If you like our video, please share it with your friend and subscribe our channel FASTCABLING. You can also hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our updates. As I said, in a regular situation, you can always choose to pull the cables for a further location. For example, you can use a Cat5e or a Cat6 cable with a PoE extension tool such as the PoE extender. Or you can use a fiber optic cable for even further location with high speed and low latency data transmission. But when pulling cable becoming an impossible thing to do, using the wireless bridge will be your best option. The wireless bridge devices allow you to connect two separate wireless networks together. It does this by receiving the wireless signal from one network and transmitting it to another network. And it's essential to bridging two networks together. Now let's move on to the demonstration board and I'll show you how to do the whole setup. So here we are in front of the board. The whole setup requires a pair of the wireless bridge. And you can see I have devices on both sides. On the edge, I have an IP camera and an access point. And on this side, we have the router for main network. Also, the monitor and the NVR for later use after we connect it with the IP cameras. Now, using wireless bridge has many advantages. First, it can offer plug-and-play connection, which means you can match the wavelength of each bridge easily by pressing a single button and without complicated configuration on your phone or a computer. Also, it can provide stable wireless connection with data rate up to 900 megabytes per second within 1 kilometer transmission range. Last but not least, you can also establish by setting up the wireless pair even under outdoor harsh environment. Now without saying, let's do the connection together. So let's do the connection from the beginning. This is the router and the NVR. I'm going to connect them with a short patch cord. Let's connect it to the NVR's uplink port. Here we go. And now I'm going to use another cord to connect the NVR with the wireless bridge in order to get image from the IP camera. Now I'm going to plug it into one of the ports. You can see I have two ports here. That means we have two devices available. And now you can see I have the M and S mode here, which stands for the master and slave, since this is a slave bridge, so we're on the right side. And I'm going to power up our wireless bridge. All right, it's already powered up. This is the reset mode. This is the button where you set your channel with the other bridge. And now let's see. The indicated lights are on here, and those are the signal bar. The higher you get, the more you get, and the more signal, and the better signal you get. Now let's come over to the back and see, this is our channel. Now I'm going to use the button to change it to channel number, let's see, 4. Okay, remember this number because we have to match the number with the other bridge. All right, let's come over to this bridge. I'm going to power it up first. Let me plug it in here. And you see we have the M and S mode. Make sure you put it on the slave mode to receive the signal. And we have the 2 ports also. I'm going to plug it in because we have 2 edge devices. Let me plug in 1 and the second one here. All right, now I have 2 cords already plugged in. And let's move over to the back. You can see on this one we have channel 1 now, and I'm going to change it by pressing the button to channel, remember which number? Right, channel 4. And I'm going to connect this with our IP camera. Just simply plug it in with the cord. And the power source are already connected. And also, the cable is already connected to our access point. And I think we are getting the images now. Let's see. Right, we are already getting the image, and you can see this is a live image. So some wireless bridge may require configuration, but ours can connect with each other automatically because it is transparent. And also it has the plug and play connection, so it's easy to use. Now here are some tips on the wireless bridge. First, make sure you test your edge devices to see if they work before you do the connection. And second, you should position them in the right location. That means to put them in a straight line and make sure there's no obstacles between to block the signal. And last, you should check for your signal strength in order to adjust your device. This is the strength bar that I show you, and you can look at there. And if you can pull a cable in your situation, you can watch here on how to use a fiber optic cable to install access point that beyond 328 feet. And thank you so much for watching us today. I'll see you next time.